Okay, okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, and welcome to this special session of our weekend Q&A. And actually, we're not going to be doing it at the regular time. We're actually going to be doing it. Well, we're doing it now, and what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of talk about what we're going to be doing for the Rebrandable Content Summit, and we're actually looking for your suggestions, and feel free to either write us in. I'm just going to put in I'm going to put in the live link, and let's see. We'll just say we are live. All right, so we are. I've just put in the live link there, and feel free to feel free to chime in. If you have a question about anything that we cover here today, you can write that question in the live chat area. But if you have a suggestion when it comes to a speaker, and I'll get to that here in a minute, I'd like for you to write our support. And I'm going to give you a specific thing to write in the subject line. So let me go through this today. And just so that you'll know now, if you didn't get to attend the 2017 summit, I've actually put some special pricing on it today. So you can actually get access to it today at the launch price. And there's the URL. It's at, I guess I could repeat that, the plrshow.com/rebrandable content summit 2017 2. And that's going to be the launch price today for until midnight Pacific Standard Time. So you can, if you didn't get it, you can actually get it today until then. Now let's talk about this year's summit. And what I want to talk about is let's talk about good candidates. And I think before I even do that, what I want to do first is I really want to talk about why we're doing it. And so so basically, I want to talk about, want to talk to individuals who have a successful community, individuals who are engaged with that community, right? Individuals who've had success maintaining that community, right? And then individuals that sell information products, obviously. And there's a reason for that. Now, what we're trying to do is we're trying to help the folks, ourselves included, who sell information products. Some of us buy PLR and we make it. What I have seen over the last, I think, 2 months in particular, are a lot of questions about traffic and a lot of questions about how you actually get people to the offer. And the direct message is right, which is you have to have a list. You have to build a list. You build up a list of product buyers, and those people will actually be the people that will end up buying the product, whether or not it is something that you created originally or whether or not it's something that you have remade. But what I have also found is that that's not necessarily the only way to do it, right? So there are other ways other than to get a list of affiliates, get affiliates promoting your product, get your buyers from that product. In fact, there are other people who don't even worry over affiliates, and what they do is they build an audience. And so when they get ready to release something, that audience of people is pretty much waiting for that product. And so that's really what I want to talk about and get people who can focus on that for us this year. How do you build an audience? What do you do if you're on a certain medium? How do you build it up so that you get them ready for what it is you're going to be producing? Now, again, I'm not adverse to getting affiliates and having them promote for you. I think that's probably the most efficient way of being able to build a buyer's product list. Nothing wrong with that. What I see though going into the future though is that way of doing things, you're going to have more than that, in my opinion. right? We're all going to have more than that. And so you're going to have to be able to keep people sort of waiting on what it is that you have. Even if all you're doing is you're selling other affiliate products, you still, in my opinion, you want to have an audience, and it's more to it than building a list, right? So it's not just a matter of, you know, just having a list of people in your autoresponder. It's really being able to engage them and finding out what it is that you can actually do to serve them. So what I'm really looking for in terms of candidates are people who've had successful community, people who've been engaged with that community, people who've had success maintaining a community, and obviously people who make their money that way, right? I'm looking for people who sell information products. So not just people who can get an audience. We have a lot of people, and you probably know them, you probably heard of them, people who are successful in building an audience on YouTube, right? And what I have seen from reading the comments and reading things in the news and reading things on blogs is that people who are good at building audience, they're not necessarily all that good at monetizing that audience, and they're not necessarily even, I'd say, experienced in being able to deliver something outside of the advertising business model. So it's not just building a YouTube channel. It's not just building a Facebook Live stream. It really is people. I'm really looking for people who have that combination of being able to do both, being able to build up the audience, and at the same time, they're able to market products to that audience. And I'm really looking for people in any medium. So I'm not married to any particular medium. So it doesn't have to be Facebook Live. It doesn't have to be YouTube Live. It doesn't have to be anything, right? It can be any medium where people are having success building an audience, and then they're having success actually marketing their products inside of that medium. And you know, we talked about last year Kevin Kelly's 1,000 True Fans, and I think that was a good starting place. And I think we want to kind of continue that, and we want to get some real practical help for people who are either remaking PLR or people who are buying PLR. And how do you get traffic to the offer? Well, you get traffic to the offer by having people who are waiting for it. And yeah, maybe you might get affiliates, but it's better to have an audience of people that you've already kind of preconditioned and who are waiting for what it is that you have. So I'm looking for people who can do this in any medium. Does not have to be internet marketing. In fact, I'm really looking for people outside the internet marketing, although internet marketing does not disqualify anyone. And does not have to be people who sell strictly video courses or PDF courses. For a fact, there are people who sell Kindle books who have an audience. There are people who sell their music and they have an audience. And I think we can learn from just about everyone as long as they have built an audience and they sell information products. Now we've already targeted some speakers. We've already reached out to quite a few people, and we will be continuing to do that. But we're really looking for your suggestions, right? Who would you like to hear? Basically, one of the questions I want to ask is, and I'd like to ask is, who would you drop everything to hear? Right? Who would you, if you found out they were speaking today, right now, and they were speaking on the topic of building an audience, and you knew they could help you to build and if you knew they could help you to sell information products to that audience, who would that be? Who would you drop everything to just listen to talk about this subject right now? And please do not limit yourself to the Make Money Online crowd. Well, I want to say that again. I think I said it doesn't have to be internet marketing, and I don't want you to limit yourself to people inside the MMO crowd. Now, you know, I think that the burden is going to be on us to get in touch with people who are outside of the niche and to be able to convince them to speak. But that's on us, right? We just want you, we know that you probably know about people that you experience that we don't know about. And so we'd like to have your suggestions on who good candidates would be. Please write us at our support address. Write us at support@gainmindshare.com. And I'd like you to do something specific when you write that support request. Of course, you can do it at, you can also do it at support@gainmindshare.com. I'm sorry. You can also do it at gainmindshare.com/support. It's the same address. You can either write it as an email or you can go to our support desk. But here are the specifics, and here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to put in the subject line for Charles and Laurel dash speaker suggestions, and then I'd like your speaker suggestions, right? And just so that I'm kind of clear about this. I do not mind if you suggest yourself, as long as you have an audience, you have a product you sell, and proof that you've got others speaking online. We could just kind of take a look and evaluate. So just kind of put all that detail in there. Now, again, it's probably going to mean a lot of submissions we're going to have to go through. We want to find the best speakers who can help us all to market our products and services, and to be able to do that, in the context that we have. So again, if you have a suggestion, I'd like for you to write that suggestion to us and then send that to us at support@gainmindshare.com. Please make sure that you put in the subject line for Charles and Laurel dash speaker suggestions, right? So if there are any questions about any of this, you can write it there in the live chat box. And once again, what I am looking for are and it goes beyond expert status, right? So in other words, I mean, I could probably find people who are going to be experts, who could probably tell me what to do, who could tell you what to do, but they may not necessarily be engaging in terms of how they present. And they may not necessarily be engaging in terms of how they deliver their knowledge. I probably am going to want somebody who can be engaging. I'm probably going to want someone who is going to be a good communicator of their ideas, who understands, they're gonna have perhaps a PowerPoint. They're gonna have some stuff that they know how to make this clear to the people who are going to be attending. So again, it's even beyond just they know their stuff, right? I want them to be able to really speak to the audience and to really be able to be good teachers. Now, again, I'll get into the specifics of talking to them. I'll reach out to them, and I'll be talking to them. Now, one thing I will say to you is that if these individuals, if they have contact information, that information is public, you can include that information in your support request. Right. And then I will take a look at that, and Laura will take a look at that, and then we'll start to figure out who else we want to contact in order to bring in. Right. So any questions about any of this, any questions, you want to put that in the live chat box. We're probably looking at February or March of 2018, right? February or March of 2018 that the Rebrandable Content Summit will be. It was in February of last year. It'll probably be in February again. It might peek over into the beginning of March of 2018. We just want to make sure that it's going to be a good speaker conference, and that you're going to get some value. Now, we're going to be putting together a pretty special offer for the people who are going to be getting this. We put together a pretty special offer last year. Actually, this is one of the cases where we included a PLR product in addition to the summit. So obviously, there's an upsell to this, and the upsell is really that you get resale rights to the summit. Right. So again, so when you buy the basic edition, what you're buying is you're buying the ability to hear the speakers, and you're getting a PLR product. Now, if you do go ahead today and get the the resale rights version, you're going to have resale rights to the content, and you are also going to have the upsell, or the hands-on version of the product that you got on the front end, right? So again, that's today only. There's going to be a launch price special. I'm going to put that back at its regular price. I brought it down to the launch price for today, which is Saturday, November 4th. So again, if you did not get the Rebrandable Content Summit, you can get it today for the next, I guess, 12 hours or so. I guess till midnight Pacific Standard Time. Get it to midnight Pacific Standard Time at the launch price. Okay, any questions? Any questions on what we're looking for the 2018 Rebrandable Content Summit? If you do, you can write them here in the box. You can write them there in the Facebook page. However, if you have a suggestion to someone who can help us in this area right now, these are some pretty specific areas. Let me kind of go back here. There's some specific criteria that we are looking for that we've already started getting, and we're already kind of just finalizing the list. We just want to make sure that we're rounding it out to have a good conference. Okay, so thank you very much, everybody. That's going to be about it for today. Appreciate you all being here and appreciate you all your attentiveness. Have a great day and a pleasant tomorrow. Take care.